Hey everyone, welcome back. I am back today, you guys. I am back today with the start of a brand new season of Red vs. Blue. Today, we are going to kick off season 14. Guys, I'm excited. I'm still reeling from the finale. It was just so good, but so bittersweet and so I can't believe they just really left it there. I know some brief info about this upcoming season going into it, just literally just like the structure. And I will just kind of get into that really quick, as well as just kind of sharing my, oh my goodness, that was my stomach. Really? I guess it is getting close to lunchtime. I don't know. But anyway, I will briefly get into my lingering thoughts on the season, last season, the season finale, all of the above. Before I do that, I do just want to say, if you're joining me early today, you know just what that means. It means that you are one of my awesome patrons. Thank you so very much. And as always, I'm sending up those big old hugs right through that screen. And if not, still, thank you for joining me today. I'm glad you're here. I do hope you'll consider supporting me that way. The link to my Patreon is going to be in that description down below. And if you are joining me on those YouTubes, I hope you'll hit like and subscribe for me. Thank you so much for that. All right, guys. I loved the finale. I'm still I still think it was beautiful, but just devastating, you know? At the very least, it was a very, it was a very beautifully done ending. It wasn't like anyone got ripped apart and they just ended on that, but ending on just the idea of losing Church, Epsilon, whatever you want to call him. I know that there is a component to this that was, and they told us, they told us this. They told us this. They built it up so well over the course of the season, and they told us physically, he does not have the capacity to be running at this rate. He cannot keep it up forever. And so it made sense, you know, in that moment, to be able to accommodate what needed to be done. That's what needed to be done. But there was kind of this, I don't know, the more I thought about it and the more time I had away from it, the more it kind of felt like, you know, it almost kind of felt like a my work here is done kind of thing. As much as I would have loved to have kept him around, when you look at how much everyone had changed and all the character growth and how you know, even Carolina, we left her in a much better place. I feel like we're able to work through a little bit working together. And I just feel like he was okay. And I know his purpose, his function was not to keep everyone going, but there was, to me, it felt like there was a little element of that, maybe even just by, just as a side effect, you know what I mean, of his leaving, of everyone's kind of in a good spot here. They're good. I can take my exit. I know Caboose is going to miss him too. I know that's one thing that people are oh my God, Caboose. And the first person I thought of was Carolina, because that's who he was very closely working with at that time. Caboose obviously is not going to take it well, but at least Caboose is also, if you want to call it character growth, you know, Caboose is Caboose. But in a way, I feel he too, he has a friend in Freckles now. He can be in battle and he can do stuff now because of Freckles. But it's just going to be, when we finally deal with it, and that brings me to my next point, which is that, you guys filled me in. This is not a typical season. Not that any of the seasons of the show are really typical, if you want to look at it that way. But this is going to be more of an anthology. I don't know if it's different episodes written by different people or not, or if it's just one-off. It's one-off episodes. Either way, it's going to be, it is not going to address what happened, which in a way I'm it'll be really cool to see all these stories. On the other hand, I'm oh my God, you left me there and you're going to make me wait another season to know what really happened next. I'm going to take it on faith, it was said in the ending, that everything is going to be okay. But at the same time, wow, guys, wow. So yeah. So great ending. I mean, just like the action building up to that, even to that like final scene where everyone's just like locked and loaded. I'm like, oh my God. We had Doyle's sacrifice. We had everything with like the armies, both the armies like getting on board with Kimball, and just that whole story, getting to see these characters who are not our main characters, but who I got very invested in, just kind of also have arcs and grow. And all the stuff with Tucker over the last few seasons has been awesome. The ending with Felix and Locust, like Felix got the perfect ending. He got that was a very satisfying. That was much more satisfying than like, oh, he got crushed. I guess we didn't see it. I mean, he literally like Team Rocket blasted off again. It was great. Locust, I would not be surprised if we see around someday. But he kind of got his like walk off into the sunset, I guess. You know, he's gonna go, he's got a lot to think about, he's got a lot to atone for, etc., etc. So it was so well done. It was really good. I loved the Chorus trilogy. I think it's one of those things that you can appreciate probably even more over time. Maybe you guys can attest to the fact that like rewatching it maybe is even just as satisfying or more satisfying, because now you know like where they're going with everything. So in retrospect, yeah, I just loved it. So anyway, guys, I'm excited to get into this new season. I think it'll be a really fun, probably just a really nice, fun, still really fun to watch, but maybe like kind of a palate cleanser is kind of like how I'm looking at it. I could be wrong. Maybe it will be much more involved. But from the sounds of it, that's what I feel like I'm on board for, and I'm looking forward to it. So without further ado, today we're going to check out the first 4 episodes. So let's get started. Season 14, Red versus Blue. Let's do this. All right, let's check it out. Let's get into it. Oh, it's like different animation. It is. It's like different. It's a different studios. Is it like Visions but with Red versus Blue?
Hey, what does that thing say? Where are they holding Sarge and Tex prisoners?
It says here, section 1157.
What section are we in now?
Section 0.
Ah, crap.
Section 0. Okay. Well, that.
We have to fight our way through this whole place? They'll be dead
so
by then.
cool.
Maybe not. You see this? It says that access tunnel cuts right into the mountain. It looks like a pretty straight run, but it's loaded with guards.
How long is it?
Almost a kilometer.
So, our choice is a bunch of small rooms filled with a ton of enemies, or one long room filled with a ton of enemies. Or give up. I say
there's always giving up.
Now we're only in the first room.
No, according to what you said, we're not even in the first room. We're in room 0.
We're in room 0.
No one can possibly ask any more of us.
Oh dear.
Hey, what are you guys talking about? That doesn't sound like surrendering.
That does not sound like quitting.
Yeah, come on, beat it.
Whatever. I don't want to see anyways. Oh, look at me. I'm Simmons. I have a computer. I don't have to show it to anybody. I'm just going to push all the buttons.
Oh, no! Oh, don't really... Oh, dear.
How do I shut
Speaking
this
of pushing all the buttons.
Run!
Oh, no! This is so awesome! Look at the animation!
Come on!
So is it like a different studio that did
We're
it?
going to kill them all with that. We don't need to. This is a guided rocket.
Oh, okay.
Aim for the tunnel, Simmons. Come on.
Okay, which is just send it into the tunnel. Yeah, quite literally. Yeah.
All right, use the map to guide me. Don't let me hit anything. And, explode. What the hell are you doing?
Don't do that.
Having second thoughts. You had a first thought? Yeah. Okay, Griff. In case I forget to say it later. Ow.
You're not gonna forget. You're not gonna forget.
Finally, a stupid plan where someone's gonna get killed and it's not me.
Oh, no. I mean, it's almost kind of fun.
God, there's a million of these things.
Maybe it looks a little fun. Yeah. Squawk? Squawk, seriously?
Nice, back there.
No, they're saying ouch.
Stop goofing around.
Get him!
Help! Get them off!
Oh, the aliens in this one are quite animated, as for lack of a better term.
Stop doing it! We're doing straighter!
Do it better, please.
Take that, you little bastard!
Choking me! I have to sleep for
Oh! Confused squawking. We're getting the whole range of squawks in this one.
Okay, guys. Yeah, that's too high.
No, it's too much.
Hi,
It's too
guys.
much.
Guys?
Oh, they're a little busy. Ow, they're busy being hurt.
This is gonna...
It looks like it does. It looks like it does. Yeah. Yeah. That's not the end, is it? Don't be the end.
bitch!
Okay.
How many times? How many times do I have to relive this bullshit?
Oh, this
Alright, you big baby, calm down. Hey, up yours, man. You don't know me. Actually, dumbass.
Actually, yes.
I know you know. It's just a figure of speech.
So this was all the.
Who's the dumbass now?
This is one of the things that we. Okay.
Ow! Damn, I hit hard. Or we just have a glass jaw. So,
A little column
what
A,
did we
little
learn
column
this
B.
time? Antagonizing the aliens is not a surefire way to keep Tex in Blood Gulch. Yeah,
Okay.
you know, I really thought you would have figured that out after the first time. It didn't
So this was one of the scenarios. Okay.
Ugh. Hey, we knew what we were getting into when we started this. Chasing
Who knows you
after
better
Tex
than you,
here
you know?
Won't be easy. We can try to change things, but it's entirely possible that we're still going to relive our memories over and over and over and over. Okay, I get it. I guess it's time for another iteration. Any bright
Okay.
ideas this time around?
Would it be the one
What
that
if we
we?
killed Caboose? How would that help? Well, made me feel a lot better.
No.
Good point.
Oh, leave him alone.
All right, let's get this started. Hey, Tucker! I think the Reds just got a delivery.
Oh. Okay, well that does kind of fill in somewhat of a, I wouldn't say it's a gap, but it is kind of interesting. It was really awesome to have it with, and that is okay. That was one of the, got it. That is really cool. That was really well done. Oh, there's more.
Space. It's like
Epic.
really big, dude.
It's
And
really
it's got
big.
all sorts of stuff in it too. I'm talking about aliens, humans, canyons,
Ton of stuff.
spaceships. Those
Yeah.
little peppers wrapped in bacon, stuffed with cheese. Ooh, hit the spot every
Those
time.
are amazing.
Louis
Yes.
Delicioso, dude.
Yeah, I have to agree there.
There's lots of stuff in space, amigo. But there's even more stories, and I heard them all. My name is Vic. V-I-C-K. I can open the window to a whole galaxy full of stories
Ooh.
you never even knew existed.
Oh,
See what I
and
did
there's
there?
the window.
That's a segue.
Yeah.
We were talking about windows. Window shows up. Great intrigue.
You didn't have to explain
Now,
it,
We're almost to the
but
good
okay.
part. Some stories are funny. Some stories are not. Some of them look kind of weird, and some of them might be about folks you never even heard of. The whole Red versus Blue-niverse is about Red
Red versus Blue-niverse.
Come with me, and let me be your guide.
Oh, it's the, oh.
What the hell was that?
I think it was a window. Knock, knock.
He said window, not door.
A window? Just on its own?
Oh my
Not
gosh,
attached to
I need to hear
What's
everyone.
a window doing in the middle of space? I don't know, just keep flying.
Hey, it's, you know, so this is, oh, we're gonna get to see all different, okay, so that's exactly what it is. It's like, it's kind of like, and Vic's our host. It's like the Anthology series and Vic is our host. Oh, look at all these different stories. And each one is a different, like,
What was that?
I think it was a logo.
you will be right. Oh, there's more. Okay. So is this, or did they just do a different kind of, hang on. Let me just put it back a little bit. Just a little bit. It was too fast. It was too fast. Okay, written and directed by Miles, okay. So is it them doing, is it all Rooster Teeth doing it, or did they like get different animation and, oh, that was my light, sorry. Produced by, oh, it looks like maybe animation team. Okay, so maybe they like had different teams come in and do it. That is so cool! I love it. I love it. That was okay, first off, that was just a great time. Let me load up the next one. Okay, we got an ad. I'll let the ad play through. And hopefully we won't have to deal with ads during the episode. First of all, it was just a lot of fun. Second of all, like, I like how it does somewhat, I don't know if this is like purely canonical, what they're doing, but it does like somewhat fit because as soon as they revealed, oh, this is one of the things that he was running through when he was like, I mean, it actually does make sense. That is really, really cool. It's a really novel concept. I like how they kind of fit it into something canonical. Yeah, it just kind of gave us like a fun one-off story. The animation was really good. I like just kind of like more of the classic like 2D animation. It does feel like, so I'm in the middle of watching a show called Star Wars Visions, which if you haven't heard of it, it's kind of similar to this where there are different studios who come in and kind of tell a story, a Star Wars story, but with their own interpretation and animation and effects and everything like that. So it could not be a better time for me to like kick off with this season. I really, really like that. I'm so excited to have like a Twilight Zone-esque like show. If it's really is it really hosted by Vic? Because I think that's amazing also. Like even if it isn't, that intro was enough to get me pumped. But I love that idea. And by this point, I imagine in the series, like, there's, I mean, it hit, the show had, like, blown up in such a big way that I'm sure that's really, really cool and also a great opportunity for like, other animators and everything to come in and, like, give their interpretation. So I love it. I think it's really going to be good. I wasn't sure exactly how it was going to be done. I wasn't sure if it was going to be different animation every episode or if it was going to be all like just kind of like one-shot stories, but from all of the Rooster Teeth crew or what. I like it. All right, guys, we're off to a strong start. Let's jump into the next episode. Let's go.
So, what
Yeah,
better
it
place
is!
to start
Yeah!
than the beginning? Well,
Okay.
you could get all artsy and start somewhere in the middle. All the cool directors do that. Get you all excited. You're like, whoa, dude, what's going on, man? Why is that guy shooting that other guy? Then they all do that rewind
Pretty much
thing,
my
tell the
reaction,
tale,
too.
lay the breadcrumbs, roll the credits.
Yeah, it's
how about
hey,
we start?
if it works.
Before the beginning.
Oh, a prequel? Well. Okay, I'm intrigued.
Time to put the hammer down, boys. Let's make the lieutenant proud.
Okay, so
Simmons, what are you doing?
Oh!
God, this is my nightmare.
Come on, man. You can do it. Just keep moving.
But I've already stopped. If I move now, my chances of falling off and breaking every bone in my body increase dramatically.
that might be true. Oh, and is this
Hey, guys.
how they got involved?
Thanks for waiting up. Oh.
Griff, we are not waiting for you.
Hey, dude. What's the holdup? I just need a minute.
It's
Don't let
a,
this
you
be
know,
on
guys,
ground,
it's very
I'm
scary.
torn between my two great loves. Being alive and pleasing a superior. Just
Oh,
whatever you do.
Simmons.
Don't look down.
Huh? What's that down there?
Oh, God.
Oh, and we look down. Awesome.
Nice. I guess we just live up here now, right? What's your name again?
I'm gonna throw up in my helmet.
Nah, it doesn't matter. I'm Griff, by the way, and I think this is the start of a singularly beneficial relationship where you get me out of all these stupid boot camp drills.
And this is how it started.
Over here, right now.
Okay.
Yeah, how? Jump over them? Do you want me to fall and die? I'm not taking any unnecessary risks. Dude, we have got it made. What the fuck?
Oh,
I thought this
okay.
was training.
Fuck this! I changed my mind. I want to move again.
All
Oh.
three of you in my office now.
Okay, so this is the prequel.
Griffin Simmons colluded with each other in order to not complete the exercise. Objection! I've never colluded in my life, and I
Objection.
resent the implication.
Do you even know what collusion is?
I plead the fifth, Your Honor. Enough! All three of you have been a disappointment to me. Hammer, you are not the leader you think you are. And Griffin Simmons, you two need to be whipped into shape.
We're sorry to let you down, sir. It won't happen again.
He doesn't speak for me. I'm more mildly inconvenient.
Mildly inconvenient.
What is wrong with you?
That's why I'm sending you three on a special mission.
A special mission?
We'll make you proud, sir. I'm honored to accept.
But not as honored as I am.
Oh, wait, that's how we're gonna get a lot of
What's wrong
competition
with you?
here.
A Blue Army battalion recently hit one of our outposts in Timberland. I'm sending you three out there on a recon mission to search for survivors and gather intel. You'll need to work together to complete this mission. Do not let me down.
Is this a real mission, or is this the beginning of them being
There's the
stationed?
base. We should move in. Move in?
Maybe this is
What
a
are you,
real
nuts?
mission.
Yeah, I'm more in favor of gathering intel from a safe distance.
What do you consider a safe distance?
What's the range on that sniper rifle?
Guys, I know we're all green here, but think about our comrades. Those filthy blue bastards attacked them.
Yeah, that's how war works, dumbass.
Besides, we didn't know them. Those Reds could have all been assholes. I say we don't even worry about it and just go home.
You're seeing a lot of the reasoning that shaped this show.
We're supposed to work together.
I say we put it to a vote. What? All in favor of not storming the base, say aye. Aye. Sorry, Hammer,
Oh!
but that's democracy.
But
That's-
I don't make the rules, Hammer. I just follow them blindly and without question.
Well, what do you propose we do then? Well, we can stand here and ponder the big questions in life. Like, why did our CO send out 3 boot camp recruits on a deadly recon mission?
Okay,
Because
so
he believes in
then-
us.
Yeah, you see, that's putting a lot of unwanted pressure on us, and I don't appreciate it.
See?
It's
giving
not
poor Simons
appreciated.
here a panic attack.
Simmons.
Simons. I mean, it does beg the question.
It looks like they're changing shifts. If we go now, we can sneak in. I just do not understand this guy's desire to get us all killed.
Look, Hammer,
Is this
I'm not
person
one to
gonna
cut
get
corners,
killed?
But I also know that statistically speaking, we are totally fucked.
Let's just head back to base.
It's numbers, it's statistics.
Fine. Let's go.
Woohoo!
Yeah.
Democracy triumphs again.
America, bitch.
Oh, God. I have a feeling Hammer's gonna try to go on his own. And that's why we never...
One day, everyone's gonna know and love the wonderful trio of Griff, Simmons... Screw you guys! I'm a hero! What the
There
fuck,
it is.
bro? Every
There
time
it
Paul
is.
gets democracy,
He's-
an eagle dies!
What? Every
No signs of survivors. What?
Oh my God.
Oh,
We could just
Uh-oh.
leave him, you know.
It was a trap.
Jesus Christ!
Was that supposed to happen?
How the hell should I know?
Well, technically, kind of, yeah.
Hammer? Buddy? You okay?
Oh dear, Hammer's not okay.
Hammer?
He's fucking dead, dude.
Hammer. Oh.
Well, what do we do now?
Well, we should have done 5 minutes ago.
I feel kind of bad for him.
The way
Stay
I
up,
see
go
it,
back.
we did him a favor. He wanted to go out a hero.
So what? Is that just what we're gonna tell everyone? And
Uh.
Hammer heroically sacrificed himself to save us. We got out just as the bomb detonated.
Oh dear.
He went out a hero.
Yeah.
Yay! Yay! Yay!
Why didn't Hammer just leave with you guys instead of letting the bomb go off?
Hey, man, don't disgrace Hammer's memory like that.
How dare you!
And also, he said that we're also all heroes and that we should get the next 2 weeks off.
Now
And,
you're pushing it.
I think we should honor his dying wish.
Now you're pushing it.
Griff!
Oh God.
Good work on that mission, recruits. Really?
And that's how they
Yeah, I
stayed.
thought it was about as bad as
Okay.
it could possibly go. No, not that I'm complaining. I'm not. Yeah, it's damn shame about Hammer. But we got all the intel command needed, and I have some good news for you two. Is it that the war's over and you're sending us home?
No.
Griff. I'm authorizing your training is complete, and you're both being reassigned to a special outpost.
Reassign.
Okay.
You'll be leaving immediately. Thank you for your service, boys.
This was
I like
the
you.
beginning
You're a
of
great
it.
leader, sir.
Is it too late to let you know that we didn't actually do anything and Hammer died a foolish death? That'll be all, privates.
Maybe they were somewhat aware of that, and that's why they
You'll
were.
at least have a better name than Danger Canyon.
No! It's Blood Gulch! Oh, guys. Oh. So that's how they... That's the origin story, you guys.
Are you sure about this, Captain? These are the worst soldiers I have ever seen in my life. Why would you want them?
Don't you worry your pretty little head, sport. I've got big plans for our little privates. And please, call me Cappy.
What was that? Wait, that's not Captain Flowers, is it? Is that what they're saying? I can't remember what he sounded like. To be continued. Oh, guys. That really does. That fills in some gaps. I gotta say, like, it's a fun story and it's fun just seeing them being them. But at the same time, like, it also does provide us with, like, some pretty decent info. So that one looked like it was done in, like, one of the actual, like, game styles. Like, they just took, like, a version of the game. Like, it looked like an older version, like maybe what we started with. So I can't tell if that was what it was or if they just animated it to look that way. I'm assuming it's probably just gameplay, but I don't really know if it's like an animation studio. Then maybe they came in and purposely made it look that way. I didn't see. Were there a lot of credits at the end of that one that would tell? I didn't see any. It looked like it just said to be continued and then cut to. So I don't know. You guys probably can fill me in. So that's the story, the origin story of how Simmons and Griff came into this wild, wonderful world of Red versus Blue. Now, it's interesting that we should have two characters there who are both very, like, they need that, like, attention and acknowledgement and honor and everything. But what we have is, I mean, Simmons said it, his two biggest desires, not getting hurt or pleasing authority figures. Hammer did not have the not getting hurt focus. And we could see what happened. We could see what happened with that. So was that whole thing a setup to, like, see who should go to Blood Gulch in the first place? It's kind of weird that they would be sent on a really dangerous mission. Because when you think about, like, really seriously think about this, if the point was to keep Absalom safe, I mean, you would kind of want people who weren't taking big unnecessary risks, wouldn't you? I'm just saying, I don't know if that's what they're trying to imply. I'm just saying there's some practicality to that. All right, guys. I mean, my belly hurts. I'm laughing so hard because it's just a good time. It's a good time when we get to see our characters just being them, especially earlier on where they were just like, there was really not so much development and everything. They were just purely unabashedly them. All right, guys, next one. Let's go. Oh, that's a pretty little 50 Shades of Red. Oh, tell me this is good if this is a Sarge. If this is a Sarge one. I think we're due for a Sarge one.
Good afternoon, gentlemen. My name is Special Officer Lemons. Command has seen fit to gather you here today because we believe that each and every one of you exhibit the specific traits we're looking for in commanding officers. Now, this is not your standard officers training course. Today we are looking for one man and one man alone to lead a newly formed team to victory against the Blue Devils.
Sir, yes, sir!
Excellent. Now, how about we go down the line and introduce ourselves? And I want to know exactly what it is you hope to
I heard Sarge in there.
Your time here in the Red Army.
Name's Johnson McGruff. My primary directive is to seek, destroy, and completely eradicate any members of the Blue Army. Sir.
Hank Daggerknife is the name. Killing blues in my game, sir.
Sarge, reporting for duty.
Yeah!
I'm sorry, your name is Sarge?
Is it as Hank Daggerknife any better?
You want. Figured I'd just take that a little bit further.
Damn, I respect that.
Right.
I mean,
how about we just skip the introductions and get right to the tryouts?
Sounds good to me. Jinx! Oh, you got me.
Oh my God, they're all Sarges.
Triple Jinx! Damn it!
So many Sarges right now.
From this point
An
on,
army of Sarges.
Are officially off.
It's scary.
This first exercise will be testing your ability to communicate under pressure.
Are we being deployed to a planet with increased gravitational force?
Don't be ridiculous. Clearly, we're being sent to an underwater base.
Is it
perfect
just
for the job, sir?
the
Stationed
voice?
at Fort Florida. Undersea pressure was enormous.
Not that kind
Is
of
it
pressure.
the voice actors doing
This
like
vehicle
Sarge
has
impressions?
been fitted with an IED. One of you will be tasked with diffusing the explosive, while another will be in charge of walking you through the diffusing process step by step. You will be provided with a bomb defusal manual and toolkit. But the success of this operation will depend entirely upon your communication skills.
Oh, uh-oh.
Buckshot.
Sir, yes, sir.
You will be our diffuser.
My pleasure.
As for your lead...
Permission to volunteer, sir.
Sarge, I like your attitude. Why don't you show us what you've got?
Uh-oh.
All right, everyone. This is a timed explosive. Live fire exercise begins in 3, 2, 1.
All right, Sarge, I see the device. What's the first step?
Calm down, good buddy. I'm gonna guide you through this and get you home to your family. That's a promise.
Okay.
I need you to find me an M7057 defoliant projector. Roger that. On it, sir.
What?
Dagger knife. Keep your eyes on those cliffs. This could very well be a trap set up by our nefarious enemy.
You got it, Sarge.
What is happening?
Sarge,
Sarge?
there's no enemies here. We're just focusing on
He
the bomb.
misinterpreted it
But that's
completely.
just what the Blues want us to think.
There it is. There's the Sarge logic.
Playing lemons, and I intend to win.
It's literally just a bomb.
Time over here.
Buckshot, if we're gonna do this, we're gonna do it right. Now, calm
And
down
this
stand by for
is
instructions.
pure
Get quiet,
Sarge.
Good man.
Down to the final seconds.
All right,
No.
brothers, watch and learn.
What are we
Step
doing?
1.
That computer had the defusal instructions. Why would you...
Step 1. No cheating. The Red Army is not gonna march its way to victory by looking up the answers in the back of the book.
It's
Or
not.
good old-fashioned
It's
intuition.
Sarge logic.
All right, Buckshot.
Explosion. Okay. Huh.
Now that is a sturdy piece of military
And
equipment.
we're just gonna go. We're gonna gloss right now. Noise is a mutual agreement.
on the Jeep? Buckshot is dead. You let him explode.
Yeah.
Well, that may be true. Clint Buckshot knew the risks when he volunteered. He died a hero.
He
And we're
died
just gonna
in a
Sarge it up.
training accident.
Just gonna Sarge it
damn
up.
fine one at that. I think I speak for all of us, including the dead Clint Buckshot, that we're ready for our next objective.
These exercises really
They're all
get the blood
Sarge.
going. I'm ready to fight me some blues.
There's so many of them.
Oh, yeah. If there were a blue in here right now, they'd be just as dead as good old Buckshot, if not more.
How do you get more dead?
I'm pretty sure
Extremely
it goes without
dead.
saying, if there were any dirty blues within 100 miles of this facility, we'd find them and we'd paint them red. Am I right?
Beat them red. Wow. I mean, he's leading them, all right. He is leading them.
Wonderful. They're all idiots.
Yep.
Captain Flowers?
Mhm.
The Blues
It
are here
is.
for their interviews?
That's who it is.
Well, that is just stupendous. Right on time, too. I am such a sucker for punctuality.
It is reflective. Oh no! Oh, at least it's a pizza ad. I can't be too mad. It's gonna end in a second.
Earning your degree online
Oh,
is
there's
supposed
another
to
one.
be
Dang it! It's okay. This one's gonna end in a second too. Hang on. Video begin. Okay.
I would say my greatest strength is my love for following rules.
I'm a great listener. Go on, tell me something and I'll remember. What, you mean like physically? I can bench a clean 200, no problem. Do a couple hundred reps every day. 40 cock push-ups, no big deal.
Where do I see myself in 5 years? Hopefully with your job.
That sounds about right.
Well, no matter where I end up, I bet I'll still remember that thing you told me because I'm such a good listener. 5 years? Ugh, hopefully I'm not dead. Oh, and I banged like 5 years worth of chicks by then. Am I right, dude?
Gosh, why did
There
I
it
join
is.
the military? You know, I just wanted to make a difference. Fight for my fellow man.
I wanted to show
They're
how
looking for
great a
honesty
listener I
here.
am. Chicks
They're
dig
looking for
warriors.
honesty.
I'm hoping I get shot in the foot and get sent home with a medal I can use to pick up women. Hey,
Or at least
totally
transparency.
unrelated, but do you want to do me a favor and shoot me in the foot?
My deepest regret? Oh, golly.
God.
I mean, probably not telling my mom I love you more before shipping off.
Huh, what? Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't listening. Oh, dude, don't bring that up. Look, all I'm saying is some girls tell you they're 18, and like, what am I, some human age detecting machine? Anyway,
Tucker?
the charges were dropped and it wasn't that big a deal, despite what the media
Oh my
said.
god! Oh my god! Tucker,
Well, I
stop!
think we have our man. Welcome aboard, Lavernius Tucker.
Aboard what? Wait, what is this an interview for?
I'll see you in a few weeks.
Oh dear.
Thanks for your time.
That
Time to
all
go,
adds
Private.
up though. That all adds
No,
up.
seriously, where the fuck are we going?
He had no
All
clue.
right, let's see how our Reds... Oh, my word.
Ah! They're all dead! Why are they?
Well, I think
Oh!
that went pretty well.
What did you do?
Ah, Special Officer Lemons.
Oh dear God!
How
Did they think they were all like blue insurgents or something?
I was under the assumption you'd simply provided us with the wrong ammunition.
Why would you even assume that?
Well, you gave us a real bomb to defuse.
He's younger than
I'm in!
Besides, who doesn't love a good live fire training course?
Oh,
I'm
dear
very
God.
certain all of the soldiers you killed.
No, we were all in agreement.
Oh, yeah. McGruff seemed real gung-ho about the whole idea.
How on earth did this happen?
So, have you decided which of us is being promoted?
So they were just training.
I honestly
And
don't know.
they used
You're both equally insane.
Then perhaps it should be up to us who moves forward.
Yes. A fitting resolution, if I may say so myself.
You may.
It was
My
another
father, his
Sarge.
father, and his father before him have all been exceptional military leaders.
Admirable, but tradition doesn't win wars. It takes strength, intelligence, and the will to survive.
It's
Gentlemen,
pretty good
I
monologue.
don't think we can base our decision on...
Well, if it's strength and intelligence you're looking for, I've got it in droves.
I'm only hearing 2 out of 3, Dagger Knife. But me, I've got the full package.
Oh dear.
I'll fight for this army
We're pitting
until
them
this
against
war's
each other
won.
now.
Fighting
Great.
is one thing, but would you die for this army?
Of course I would.
Talk is cheap.
I couldn't agree more.
Then what are you gonna do about
Oh
it,
no,
Dagger Knife?
they're gonna shoot each other.
Huh. I thought he'd call my bluff on that one. Looks like he's the man for the job after all. Congratulations, Hank Dagger Knife. I salute you.
He's dead!
He's dead.
Yes.
He's
Yes,
dead.
the job goes to me. Thank you, process of elimination.
Oh
You're
God.
crazy. You're all fucking crazy.
Yeah, well, you have a room full of Sarges,
Soldiers of this
so.
army.
Soldiers? You're psychopaths.
Insubordination.
What?
Woo!
As a newly appointed sergeant, I will not stand for such behavior.
You should stop talking right now, Lemons, unless you want to be lemonade.
Unless you weren't red.
Sarge, you're not making any sense.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
that's where you're wrong, Lemons. For the first time today, everything makes perfect sense. You're not a red. You're the final test.
Oh no, and
are you
he's gonna use that
talking
Sarge logic on you, and you're gonna.
Blue.
Oh no.
What?
Oh no.
You're as blue as Dagger Knife is dead.
Agent Florida?
No.
I got a situation down here.
Hey.
Special Officer Lemons, you have found us the
I mean, if what you're looking
wait,
for
wait,
is
wait.
completely
That one's
unhinged,
for Dagger Knife. Dirtbag.
and he's
Welcome
dead.
to the roster, Sarge.
Oh dear God.
Hello?
Wow.
If
So
anyone
they
from
really
command
knew what
is
they were
watching
getting
that,
into
complete
with
the
everyone.
final test. I've killed Lemons. I'm ready for my promotion now.
Oh no.
Now all that's left is one final piece.
There is someone we have not seen yet, you guys. I cannot wait.
Is this
I'm
another
really.
test? I'm pretty sure I'm the only one left.
He's like,
Looks
hello.
I'm alive.
Oh my God, guys. I can't believe there were so many Sarges. I really have always, all this time, even though I know he's supposed to be like the stereotypical, like, gruff military guy. I mean, who knew? I always thought he was completely one of a kind. I would never guess. Hank Dagger Knife, Clint Buckshot. These names are so perfect. I mean, then the resolution of that too was just like, it was the Sargiest thing I've ever seen in my life. It really truly was. The whole like final. Oh, guys. Yeah. So, you know, again, I've just always thought that there could be no one else out there like Sarge, but then I stand corrected, you guys. I loved getting to see, like, how everyone can. I hope we continue with that because we have not seen Caboose yet. Tucker's interview was very disturbing, but I can see if what they're going for is just so inept that you're like not even trying, then I feel like Tucker is the natural choice out of, and also just the one who's like again, like he's just not even trying. Like he's the most, I won't say that stuff he was saying was honest, but he's definitely like putting on the least. I mean, he is putting on probably about all the women, but he's not putting on trying to impress them, I guess, is maybe what they're looking for. And with Sarge, I mean, they clearly were looking for the Sargiest Sarge they could find. And God bless it, they found it. Oh, guys. I don't know if the world could have kept turning with that many Sarges in it. I gotta be honest with you. I think the only way that was going to end was by eliminating. So there's too much Sarginess. I think it just inevitably would lead to so many of them winding up dead. Because, like, the world can't handle it. Alright, guys. So that was a really good one. Alright, last one for the day. Let's go. Ooh, here we go. Why they're here. Ooh. I'm really liking this, I gotta say.
I want you to know how brave you are for volunteering for this mission. You certainly have more guts than most of your peers, my good sir. You're the final piece in a very complicated little operation. In fact, you're the most important part, I'd say. When the history of these important events is written, you'll go down as the unsung hero. The soldier who sacrificed so much for his fellow man. It brings a tear to my eye just thinking about it, soldier. The world will never forget Private Jimmy.
Gosh, you know, I just want to help out in any way I can. My girl back home always said, you're not worth a darn if you just stand by without helping your fellow man.
Well, you're most certainly doing that.
So, how can I help?
Just sit right there while these two gentlemen take care of everything.
Okay, sure thing.
Prepare him for AI implantation.
AI, what now? Ah! What are you doing to my skull?
Oh, gotcha.
Appreciated, Private Jimmy.
So he was the one who had... Okay, all right.
1, 2, sibilance.
Ah! Did he just say...
Burberry hero. Well to perform.
I'm so sorry about the ads, you guys. Hopefully that's the only one. Okay, there's another one. Oh, it is for Cheez-Its. I gotta say, I do love a good Cheez-It, so.
1, 2, I buckle my shoe. Can you read me? Vic?
Hello. Yes, hello. This is Vic. Transmitting from Simulation Outpost.
Remember, you're Vic from Command.
Yes. Apologies, Agent Florida. I will be sure to modify my greeting in the future. Are you nearing completion of your simulation preparation?
Indeed,
So
I am.
formal.
You can inform the director that
This
I've
point.
assembled both red and blue teams for Blood Gulch Outposts 1 and Alpha. Everything is looking dandy. Let me tell you, nothing short of an aspirin overdose will stop this plan from succeeding.
Excellent news, sir. All right, then.
So
Alpha
specific.
established by Command now allows you to activate the Alpha. If our theories are correct, the Alpha will gain full control over the host body it assumes to be its own. Odds of memory contamination from the host mind are very slim.
That is fantastic news.
And it says here in the important notes section that you need to make sure the Alpha has no recollection of the events concerning Project Freelancer. Nothing about the other fragments, nothing about the crash, and absolutely nothing about the medic.
Understood.
It also says not to put the Alpha in any immediate danger as, quote, it is unknown how severe injury or death may affect the host-body AI relationship.
I wasn't planning on any of my men dying.
Oh,
That would just be
boy.
poor leadership on my part.
That is all for the command directives, Agent Florida. Keep in mind, not only am I here to provide false direction for the simulation troopers, I am also programmed to assist you in monitoring and managing this operation. If you need anything else,
It just
let
went
me
so
know,
wrong.
And I will contact command.
Well,
It
that
went so
sounds
wrong.
handy. Thank you, Vic.
Oh, there's one more note here. It also says to make sure that you have a great day, Captain.
Have a great day.
That is so sweet.
Yay!
Now,
It's so
it's time
flowery,
to begin.
perhaps. Oh, guys, this went so wrong. Where is Caboose?
Probably. He took a nap in the middle of filing the paperwork, but I finished it for him, sir.
I didn't order you to do
Here
that,
we go.
Simmons. Both of you drop right now and give me 20.
20 what? 20 more minutes? You're not making any sense.
No, push-ups. Why would he punish you with a nap?
I don't know why he's punishing me at all. You're the one that took matters into his own hands. You know, Sergeant, I'd be careful with this guy if I were you. He seems like a bit of a loose cannon.
Something tells me you're not being entirely genuine, Private.
Who, me? Nah. I just want to make sure we establish a good working relationship.
And so it begins. And so it begins.
Hello?
Hello?
Where are we?
Can you hear me, Private?
Yeah. Private. What? Where am I?
Easy there, son. It's me, your good friend and mentor, Captain Butch Flowers.
I always
There
wondered.
was an accident. You seem to have lost some of your memory.
An accident? What happened?
There was a wet spot on the floor. You slipped and hit your head.
Hit your
Tell
head.
me, do you remember your name?
My name? My name is Leonard Church.
It is indeed.
Okay.
What's the last thing you remember?
I don't know. I remember that there was the snow and there was fighting.
Interesting.
Okay,
Go on.
that's...
And my girlfriend Tex was there, and she was fighting... I guess she was fighting someone.
Is that so? And who was Tex fighting?
It was, yeah, I don't know. Oh my god.
Oh!
Private Jimmy!
That's right. Poor
Private
Jim.
Jimmy.
You've certainly mentioned him before.
Yeah, I remember someone named Private Jimmy, but I don't know. It was weird. She was beating him to death with his own skull?
Well, that doesn't seem physically possible. If that's what you remember, then why question it?
Why?
Just be sure to let me know whenever
Why
more
question
memories
it?
start falling into place.
Oh my god, this is how it happened.
Your story straight.
Yeah, okay. Sounds good to me.
Yeah,
So what's
yes.
with the armor? We're fighting someone, right? Hello? Oh, hey, Captain.
Here we go.
Private Tucker, our newest recruit.
meet
I'd
your
like you to
new
meet your
friend.
comrade, Private Church.
What's up? Are you a chick? No. Bummer. Yeah, I don't like you.
Come on now, fellas, we're a team. Teams have to work together. So how about we go on a little scouting?
I want to see Caboose.
I mean, sounds like I just woke up from a traumatic head injury. You sure that's a good idea?
Yeah.
How come he gets a cool armor color and I'm stuck with blue? What? I'm just saying, no one's gonna take me seriously. I look like a fucking Teletubby. Captain Flowers, is it possible that he could get shot on this mission?
It's not likely.
Well, there's no harm in trying.
I mean, nothing ventured, nothing gained, right?
Hey, that's a pretty nice looking sniper rifle, Captain. Can I use it?
Tell you what, Private. If the three of us ever go out on a scouting mission like this again, I'll let you do the honors.
Awesome! So what are the Reds doing?
Oh, you
Oh,
can be
did they
sure
get
that
Caboose
whatever it is
after?
they're
Maybe they got
talking
him
about down
after.
there
I can't remember.
is absolutely diabolical.
No. Come on, Simmons, don't be a buzzkill. Don't do it. Don't kill my buzz. For the last time, I don't want to go. But dude, the Vegas Quadrant is only 3 parsecs from here. We could get there, we could gamble away our life savings, we could kill a hooker or two, and we'd be back here before Sarge even notices that we're gone. I'm not going to the fucking Quadrant. Don't talk about the Quadrant.
Griff! Simmons!
Ah, shit. There goes our chance.
I thought I told you two to clean this place up. There are grenades and guns lying around everywhere.
Sorry, sir, it won't happen again. Private Griff was just distracting me from my duties.
Is this true, Griff?
Actually, Simmons was distracting me.
And and now we get the, like, the little
Sneak away to the
kid.
Vegas Quadrant before you came to check on us.
Oh, I
was
know
about
you're not
to
going to
report
pin
you.
it on him.
My God, Simmons, how could you? I'm withholding your rations for the rest of the day. And thank you,
Oh.
Private Griff, for reporting this incident. You, sir, are a good soldier.
Good enough to
Okay.
take that extra ration? I don't think Private Simmons is going to be needing it.
At some point, we're going
I
to...
don't see why not.
flip this
keep up the
around.
Good work, Griff. I think you and I are going to get along just fine.
Oh, what changed?
Get back
What
to the lady,
changed?
Simmons. I don't
I
wanna
want to know
hold
what
you back there.
changed.
I can't fucking believe you.
Look, I'm not going to apologize for conjuring an extra meal out of disobeying a direct order. Unless, of course, you want to go to the Vegas Quadrant.
God damn it!
Well, I think it's safe to say they're still getting their base
They're
in order.
they're
No
they're
offense,
adjusting.
friends.
They're adjusting.
So, we have a plan of attack?
Attack? Oh no. No need to incite conflict, Private Church. It's best to keep you out of harm's way for the time being.
And me too. Right?
Oh no! Oh, okay, well at least it's a good ad though. Oh guys, I'm sorry. The ads are like crazy on this one. I don't know why. Maybe this one will let me skip it. Oh no, it's like one of these like we'll
Right,
begin.
Captain Flowers?
Yes, whatever you say, Private Tucker. I'm very
Sure.
pleased with how all of this is coming together.
Very
I think
pleased with
everything is going
himself.
to work out just
It does. The plan does get a little messy. I mean, I guess you could say it worked out in the end. It all worked
Why
out.
turned away talking like that? Dude, I have no idea. This is the weirdest day from waking up from a coma ever.
Mystic music. Where are we now? Ooh.
Greetings, Agent Florida, and welcome back.
The
Do you have
windows
anything to
are
report?
up.
Only that things are better than a cool glass of lemonade on a hot July afternoon, Vic. This quote-unquote war
nice,
will be a stalemate
way
for
to put
quite some time. Maybe up to 14 seasons if we're lucky.
Sorry, sir.
Oh,
Breaking that
prefer to
fourth
think of the
wall.
passage of time in terms of the 4 seasons, as opposed to the standard Gregorian calendar.
Okay.
Yes, sir. Would
Good
you like me
save.
to go over the fail-safe protocol that we have established?
Show me the list, please.
Here is the prioritized list of freelancer personnel to be sent to Blood Gulch in the event of your absence and or death.
Excellent work, Vic. Each of these soldiers are more than capable.
Oh!
I suppose there's nothing left to do now but get back to fiddlesticks. Ouch!
Agent Florida.
Ow!
Dude.
Oh, and we...
You all right down there? Looks like you took a bit of a tumble, my field compadre.
Gosh, must have slipped on a wet spot on the floor. Vic,
And
could
the
you please
Vic-
do me a favor
Vic
and put in a
definitely-
request to command for some wet floor signs? You never can be too careful.
You got it, diddly dude.
Okay, something most definitely happened to Vic.
I'll be sure to do just that.
Uh-huh.
Farewell, Vic.
This is gonna run smoother than a baby's bottom, Cappy. Not that I would know. Can't have kids since a vasectomy. / the fact that I'm secretly a computer.
Okay, well, that's how that happened.
Point I'm trying to make is
Oh!
that I got a really good feeling about this whole Blood
And
Gulch thing.
it all, oh, that's how. That is how. Okay, and there we go. There's all. That was great. So that's how it happened. Okay. Oh, guys, that was really, really, really good. I gotta tell you, that definitely does fill in some gaps. Because come to think of it, didn't they get, I'm sorry, it's been so long I forgot. But I think they did get Caboose after the thing with Captain Flowers. I apologize. It's been quite a long time and some of the details are, oops, no, don't play the next one. That was our last one for the day. Some of the details are a little bit fuzzier, so sorry. All right, guys. Well, I gotta tell you, that does fill in some information for me. So now we know just like how. We know kind of like it was all explained after the fact, like why they were put together, why it would make sense for them to be them and be in this position. But like actually getting to see them assembled like Avengers style, like picked and placed together, like kind of like very carefully scrutinized for just how awful they are at their job. That was pretty interesting. Plus, I'm like, okay, there's a couple more gaps to fill in here because Vic is clearly not the Vic that we know and love. And that is how. That explains why after he was taken out, there weren't like more actual freelancer agents called in, and why Caboose was brought in, and why Vic became Vic as we know him. So yeah, so the styles on the last few did not look like they were like very different animation. I don't know if that's something that maybe they're just going to do sparingly, like have different styles every now and then. I kind of assumed it would be every episode, but I mean, I think there's like 20 or like many episodes. So that would be many teams. So maybe they're only going to do that like sparingly throughout the season, have like different people come in. But guys, oh, that was so good. So I want to see, I'm guessing in the next one. So is it going to be, so it's all going to be like a prequel then? So it's not just going to be one-off stories. It is going to follow somewhat of a, like a, cohesive kind of plot of this is how everything was put together. Because I would imagine the next thing we have to deal with is Griff and Sarge. Like, that cannot stand. That is not right. Something's going to happen, and I can't wait to see what it is. So, I have to tell you, I never really questioned a lot of these, like, tropes. Like, why Sarge and Griff hate each other, or... but, I gotta tell you, or kind of like why Church would be like really, I can kind of see now why he'd be a little bit particularly cranky with like, he just woke up and all of a sudden there's someone like Tucker in his face. So I never really questioned it, but at the same time, like it is kind of fun to go and fill in the blanks a little bit more. I'm having a good time with it. I really like, I feel like on paper, I should be sitting here like a little bit upset that like I have to wait to find out what happened at the end of that last battle, but I'm having fun with this. I'm good with this. I'm very much like along for the ride and kind of want to see now like what's going to happen next. Like how did we get from point A to point B? All right, guys, that was fantastic. I had a ton of fun with that. I did not expect it to actually be as coherent, cohesive, and like informative as it was, but it was also just a lot of good fun. And if you, clearly I don't remember like every single detail, and I do apologize for that, but even like just the larger, like looser things that we all know by this point and understand, it's kind of like fun to see exactly how that came to be. So yeah, guys, I'm having a lot of fun with it so far. I'm looking forward to it. Like, I'm legitimately, like, I'm kind of curious now to see more. And I wonder if once we get past the, like, establishment phase, if we're going to jump into other, like, not gaps so much, but, like, things that they could expand on. Kind of like what we had with running the scenarios at the beginning. So, guys, that is a lot of fun. So next time I have a bunch of episodes and a couple of like extra things. I know there's extra things I'm watching in between certain episodes. So we will have more to look forward to. So I hope you enjoyed watching along with me. As always, thank you so much for joining me today. Please, I have a feeling this is going to be a wild ride. Even though it's like technically stuff we already know, I think it's going to be a pretty wild ride with some probably pretty good and funny reveals. So please be sure to join me next time. We will watch it together. Bye for now, guys.